What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer 1.5.2 actually. Last night a patch dropped and it was a huge significant patch, like a huge patch for this 1.5 update. It's honestly too much to just like go over piece by piece and talk about, but the gist of it is pretty much every inscription was buffed, if not like literally all of them. It's actually crazy how many were buffed. Some of the common items were buffed as well as a couple of others, but primarily the status inscription commons that you can get at the start were had stats added to them, which is pretty significant. I would say an overall positive thing, because some of those items felt on the weaker side compared to other items you can get. And really the most significant thing they changed is shops, and really all things money related are now cheaper, including like re-rolling your shops and how much it costs to buy items at the start of the game and all the way to the end, because they're trying to address the item overflow issues that the game kind of has now with they added 67 new items into the item pool all at once, and it just kind of made everything a lot harder to find. And they're trying, this is like only a temporary solution to a more permanent solution that they're looking to implement and make the game a lot more consistent. And I think overall that's like a very good thing to do, but the temporary solution I would say I'm a little bit iffy on, because I think it maybe makes the game a little too easy, but I'm not sure yet. I've only done a couple of runs with the new item reroll system in. So at the start here I'm offered int and recruit. I think I'll take recruit for now, but I don't know how long I'm going to hold on to it. But as you can see here, this now increases your physical attack by 20%, which is pretty good. And I guess I picked up this, even though I was looking at that, kind of weird. Also, if you can get the money buff from the druid, it actually gives you more money now. Like, they really took every little thing that involves money and changed it and made it stronger. It's kind of interesting. So in this run, we're not gonna really struggle with money as much as we have in some of the previous runs that I've done on 1.5.2. We should be able to get items fairly consistently. Obviously, you still have to find the items you want, but it just they're way more consistent, and you have way more mileage out of every cent you have in 1.5.2, and really any other previous version of the game. I guess we are going to try and go a physical route here with this build, but I'm not sure. It depends on what I'm offered as I go, but I'm feeling physical. And we did get offered the poison commons, so maybe even just sticking to poison in this run here and trying out the new poison, because poison got buffed along with everything else. It now ticks even faster as you climb up the ranks of poison, which seems like it would be pretty significant for it. That's like the entire point of poison, is that it slowly but surely ticks faster and faster. So I'm kind of excited to see if we can make poison work for us in this run. I think a lot of people feel underwhelmed by poison. I personally don't know how I feel about poison. I've only done a couple of runs with it overall, but I think people compare it to wound and are like, wound is just better than this. So I think poison needs a better identifier than what it has now. And I don't know, I guess I'll find out in this run if I stick with this route here. As you can see here, this now reduces cooldown speeds and this increases magic attack. So pretty significant changes. I'm gonna go ahead and take this treasure item here, and I'm also offered the other common treasure item, and I'm also offered Facebug. Let's take Facebug. We haven't taken Facebug in a while. What does this have on it? No Kaboom. I want to do a fucking Scaly Bomber run, but it doesn't have Kaboom on it, and I'm not taking non-Kaboom Skeleton Bomber. That's just asking for trouble. That's asking to lose. Skeleton Bomber needs Kaboom for it to be useful. Or what's the other one? It drops like little bombs, but most of Skeleton Bomber's abilities are worthless in my opinion. It's a very weird skull. You gotta be very, very careful with it, or else you'll just have a horrible time with it. Oh, well, jumped right out of the way. Trying to get her with this face bug here. There we go. Recruit actually does quite a bit of damage, honestly. Kind of shocking. At least at the start here. Really, the thing about Recruit is for it to be a good skull, you need to get it to Legendary. Non-Legendary Recruit is just worse in pretty much every way than most skulls you're gonna find. Like, the thing that makes Recruit good is its Legendary swap. And once you get it to Legendary and start swapping a lot with it, it pops off a lot. Speaking of swaps, Mutant also got buffed in the update. I think okay, so every form of every inscription got buffed in one way or another, but I think it went from 35% swap cooldown to 45, which is, God, that's so much, dude. Like, and the thing is, I didn't even think Mutant was bad. Mutant was good. They like flat buffed everything, which I think is not a bad thing. Like, I don't know how others felt about these inscriptions. Personally, I was happy with them, but like, yo, it's not all about me. Someone else could have. Oh, actually, ooh, look at this. I have been saying I want to do a samurai run, and to be offered unique samurai in like the early shops is just kind of a sign that that's what you should be doing. Which kind of makes me think poison might not be exactly the route we should take, but I'm still gonna, I don't know, I'll try for it. None of this I would say is worth it, but I have to get used to these refresh costs. They're so low, and also just the prices in the shop are insanely low as well. I mean, look at this stuff. It's ridiculous, honestly. What do I do? None of these items are even that good. I think this got buffed. I'll take. I feel kind of weird about this bone, honestly, and also the bone inscription itself is kind of weird. It's obviously it's like a very swap heavy inscription, which you'd think I'd like, but I just don't know. I've never used it, so I don't know. Maybe it's something we can build towards in this run. Thank God we don't have the what's it called, the parry. I'm not a big fan of Samurai's parry. I'd rather be completely offensive on a Samurai than have the parry. There's some skulls where I like the parry, but I just don't like it that much on Samurai here. I still want to go for the poison build, but I'm not sure if it's the best idea on Samurai. I feel like Samurai wants a high crit rate. Not that you can't do that on a poison build, you can, but I feel like it's kind of in the opposite direction of where we would be going. Also, I should not have swapped to Ghoul here. He's too fat. He can't really fit through that narrow area there. Okay, there's Wound. Wound is obviously good on Samurai, but I have done quite a few Wound runs, at least off screen. I kind of want to try something else, but I don't know. If I'm offered a good path towards Wound, I'll definitely take it. Like, I'd be a fool not to. Wound's very powerful. Okay, that actually killed it. Oh, maybe because of the face bug. I kind of didn't mean to click the full moon slice there, but it worked out, I suppose. I did it again, but it actually worked out. Okay, maybe I couldn't see how many stacks of the slash or the what is it called on this? Single slash skill. Yeah, marks. Okay, marks. Yeah, I couldn't see how many stacks of mark I had on it. I guess I'll take it. Like, this doesn't really help our run overall, but taking less damage from traps is at least beneficial for us. We have so much money. It's so ridiculous how far you can stretch money now in 1.5.2. honestly, it's kind of like overwhelming. Like Skul has never been like this ever since I started playing. Whatever permanent solution they come up with, I'd really be interested in to see it. I've seen some really cool suggestions from people. One of my friends had a suggestion that you can make use of the Dark Court Salesman guy, maybe, to like have an extra item in shops that gives you an outlet to spend your all of your stored up Dark Courts. Because like currently as it is, you very rarely get to spend it, because you just like you only get to spend it when he shows up in new updates, and you spend it at the start of runs when you're like getting your extra item from like the NPCs, but that you spend barely anything. Oh, lag. I'm probably gonna edit that out actually, which might be a little weird on the recording because I was talking the whole time. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just some strange lag. We're offered the slime NPC very early, which is honestly a bad thing. Thankfully, we're in an item room, so if I get a cool item from this chest up here, I can take advantage of that and maybe duplicate that instead of the stuff I have. But we don't really have anything super good and worth duping right now. So, and it's a common. I am definitely getting rid of this. I think that'll be the only thing I get rid of, and I could just wait to dupe, but you're not guaranteed to see the slime NPC again. Like, he doesn't show up that often. So I say take advantage of him when you see him. And okay, we're going towards a bleed build, I guess, which means I probably shouldn't have Ghoul, especially with both of these being in air attack focused. So if I see a way out to get off this power skull, I probably will. So unfortunate for the Ghoul fans out there. Maybe one day. But yeah, the game just pushed me in a bleed direction, which I'm fine with. Bleed is very powerful and fun. And I'm a big fan of the in-air builds. One of the strongest runs I've had off-screen, so you guys didn't get to see it, but it was an in-air attack build focused run. So maybe I can get something like that going on this run. Who knows? Well, that's a good start. Jenny's Chain Sickle is like the in-air attack enabling item, or at least one of the main ones. And now we can just do this in air and attack like crazy. There's another item I'm going to be looking for, and we have a shit ton of money to do it. Well, this is certainly an item I should buy for sure. Go ahead and sell this since we're off the poison path now. This has antique on it and mutants. We're not interested. Not interested. Though actually, this could be good. Normal attacks against enemies, so it's no longer crits. Alright, sure. I'm in. It gives us bone. It gives us the bone inscription, which is interesting. Going excuse me. Holy shit. My voice is I've not been up for very long. That's probably why I sound kind of weird. Let me take a sip of tea real quick. There we go. So, Mana Eater. New Mana Eater. I don't know how to feel about it. It could be good with Full Moon Slash. Oh, it's normal attacks. Never mind. And plus, we have to sell an item to get it. So, let's pass it. But look how fast our attacks are, actually. Did we get Rapidity? Oh, we have Soar? Is that it? No. No, okay, we do have Rapidity. Okay, we're gonna be pretty powerful going forward from here. Yeah, dude, I love the in-air attack builds. They're so strong. Jenny's Sickle is an item I was iffy on when I first saw it. But, like, you can make such good use of this item on Speed Skulls. Especially, like, a Werewolf. Just crazy. I'm wondering how it's gonna be on a Samurai build. We're about to find out. Probably allows me to apply marks very quickly to enemies. If I can get like what's it called? I'd remember it literally any other time I was trying to talk about it. The one that the item that allows you to every time you use an item to attack, you gain attack power. If we can find that, that would be fucking insane. We would be unstoppable. But yeah, as you can see, the run is starting to go a direction that is very busted, and we can very, very easily bust it. Oh, I should have actually picked that up. Shit. Werewolf would be perfect for this. I'm just so used to passing Werewolf because I kind of avoid playing it usually when I'm... Oh, actually, we don't apply marked with our Jenny Sickle. Interesting. That kind of makes things a little bit more awkward. But the thing about this build is we don't even really have to rely on the usual means of dealing damage with Samurai. We can just kind of do it like this. Because as you can see, this is very powerful. What do I take here? The bone shards. We're not going to upgrade our ghoul because our ghouls in air attacks are useless. So we would rather wait and find a better skull to bring along for our run here. Oh, also the bone of swiftness is doing this too, I believe. Like, I hadn't ever since they changed it, I haven't really paid attention to it, and it's an item that I always thought was pretty bad compared to some of the other bones before 1.5. So I've kind of looked at, ooh, actually with this, how is predators in air attacks bad? But actually, predator is more useful to me as shards than it is as a secondary skull. We are looking for a good basic attack heavy skull to bring with us here, which would have been werewolf, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time, unfortunately. But we'll probably see it, or we'll hopefully see werewolf again. The further we get into the game, the less likely we are to see commons, so I guess that's not entirely true. But there's plenty of other common skulls we could bring with us that are powerful, and we can I meant speed skulls, by the way. We can bring any number of speed skulls with us and do well with this build. Okay, so down there is an item that could be okay. I'm gonna get it regardless. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Ooh, whoops. Will it still let me get it? Yes. Okay. Thank goodness. I didn't mean to trigger the ending. Wait, oh shit, we got rid of our trap damage negation. That would have been nice here, but I just have to play well, which I'm currently not doing. This is one of the harder trap prize segments, I would say. In my experience, at least. So most of them are really easy, but there's one in Act 3, and this one in particular, where you can take quite a bit of damage. Which, I guess, helps us with our speed. Attacking here. What do I get rid of, though? I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that at all. I guess I can send us down a masterpiece route. So we don't have a lot of room for that. I'm not ready to just give up treasure just yet. I guess I'll just break it, which I guess that's worth it to me, at least. Taking all that damage for money is a good trade for me, in my opinion. I'm not really too worried about my HP until we get to like Act 3 Part 2. To the third adventurer's fight, I would say, is like a real turning point where I start really worrying about damage and HP and stuff like that. Before that, I'm just kind of chilling. We're coasting along. God, we are so strong right now. What is this? Not useful to me. Okay, stop. Ooh, actually, wait, we're not... The issue with this is we're not using our skills that much. And I don't know what to get rid of. And I could probably find something better. This has treasure on it, but we're not a power skull. This does have rapidity on it, actually. I think I'll take it. Damn. We don't need the bone. But things are getting tight here. I need to... Oh, you gotta be joking. Well, actually, that's actually easy. That's easy. We'll get rid of this. because this is going to be, hopefully, if things work out, a double speed skull run. So we can make good use of that. Ooh, here we are, more Soar. Where are we at with Soar here? Good lord. Oh my god. Okay, we're starting to break wide open here. Oh man, this is getting insane. I think I have to swap off of treasure now. We're getting to see new shops are too strong. Look at this, it's insane. I'm getting everything I want instantly. This would also be okay, but we're already at rapidity 4. Is there anything I would get rid of? I don't think so. I think this is perfect. I would be hard. It's going to be hard to find anything else to put on this build to swap off of something. Like honestly, this is insane. Look at this. We're just tearing everything to pieces now. There's literally, it's insane. This is, like, in my opinion, the strongest way to build a run in New Skull. I think this is probably going to be the speedrun strat, honestly. Not on this skull, but like Werewolf and Jenny Sickle and Rapidity and stacking in air attack. There's one more item I would take on this run, only one, and I hope I'm offered it. Oh, we're not at rapidity 4. Okay, we need to get that going. So there are items I would take. I should have taken that one rapidity item. I'm actually going to go ahead and free her, which is rare for me. I usually free her in Act 4, but we're pretty low on our HP compared to where we normally would be. We can make good use of that. We can actually use this, actually. This is a magic-based skull, but not on this run. In this run, we're going to use its basics for physical attacks. And I don't even necessarily need to upgrade this, to be honest with you. That would be a very interesting route to take. If I was offered Gargoyle, I would take Gargoyle in an instant. In an instant. That's just how weird this run is. And I wouldn't even need to upgrade it, though I probably still would, because I just can't help myself. But yeah, we are on a very, very strange path. If you've never had a run like this yet in 1.5, you're going to be very shocked to see just how strong this gets. Even though we're already kind of at our maximum strength power here. But I'm on a common skull right now, and the common skull functions basically the same as any other skull I would have. Like, it's obliterating everything. We don't even need the samurai anymore. I'm still going to upgrade them though, just for the fun of it. But like these function completely fine at common with this build. Like the most powerful run I had in 1.5, any version of it so far was a build like this. So let's try and do even better than that one. Okay, actually, there's a couple of items I would take moving forward. I have a few in mind. Oh my god, dude. No. No, no, no. What the fuck? What do I do? What do I do? I think I can just... No, I need to stack rapidity. God damn it. I don't know what to get rid of. Off of treasure. This run is insane now. I don't even know what to say, honestly. Wow. We'll upgrade our thief here. Actually, do I want to hold the thief? I did use thief recently. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're sticking to thief. But we're not using it how we normally would. So it's... Oh, I didn't mean to... I meant to go into the skull room, but it's fine. Like I said, it really doesn't matter. Like, we're already pretty much as strong as we're going to get in this run. This is why I'm a little worried about how new shops are, how powerful they are. Because you can just get this powerful this early. Like, so much money, you just stretch it out so far. Thankfully, it's only a temporary solution, and the devs said they're going to add a more permanent solution in and revert back to the old shops once they figure out how to do something about this item influx problem they're having. But in the meantime, dude, Skul is gonna be so much easier. Okay, whatever this is, I'll probably do it, honestly. Because yeah, I'll just take. No. I'll take the money because I really have nothing to fear. Maybe I had a little to fear, but I think I'm fine. This is a very you can take a lot of damage against this this event room. I mean, we did take a lot of damage to it, but it still doesn't matter. I'm glad I did it to get the money. Because money is very powerful now. We're not being offered any Skul rooms. I should have taken that first one. And now we're at the shop. So we're probably not going to be able to upgrade our Samurai to Legendary in the... Oh god, if this gives me physical, the run is just insane. Like, the run is... I don't know. Please don't give me physical. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, max HP. That's still good. I'll take max HP. That's a good, strong, a nice, balanced upgrade. If only we had solar. Actually, no, that would be too much. It's on. I'm looking for 1 rapidity, right? I'm at rapidity 3. Oh no, there it is. Oh my god. Oh no. This is it. This is the item. This is the item that I was saying. One of the items I would take. I don't know what to get rid of though. I honestly don't know what to get rid of. This, I suppose. Now we're further away from rapidity, but I think we're fine. Yeah, this run's insane. Honestly, I don't even know what to do with my money now. Like, because I think I'm as powerful as I'm gonna get. I guess I can heal him, but like, the thing is like, I honestly don't want to swap off of any of this. We're at Sword 5. I suppose I could stand to get rid of one of my swords. But I don't know how I would get to Rapidity 4 from here. I guess I could get rid of this, but... I don't know, man. Moving forward, I think we're at maximum strength. Here, let's let our Samurai out for a while. Let him have a little fun. But as you can see here, we're kind of ridiculous. Soar, wait, how did Soar get buffed actually? I'm kind of interested. I don't know what its numbers were before, but I think it was 15 and maybe like 30. But like everything got buffed. So Soar definitely got buffed in one way or another. Jenny's sickle is insane, dude. Ow, why'd you do that? Normally I skip this room, but I just kind of wanted to show off the strength of our run here. Definitely have a lot of incentive to just spam take Skul rooms, because we don't really have a lot of use for our money anymore because we're just so strong already. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be focusing on. It's really weird that our Samurai could literally be any single speed Skul and it would be just as powerful as, like, there's really no use to be using the Samurai right now. Like, it would be just as strong as any other Skul option. Let's kill the mage here. Like, it's never been a worse time to be the mage, honestly. Like, I feel kind of bad for her, to be completely honest with you. Okay, you're dead, sir, and so are you. I don't even know what to say. Orc? Am I that? Yeah, you know what? We're on a very weird run. I'm not a big Orc fan most of the time, but I will make use of it this one time. I want to see how fast I can kill the Chimera. If I can get offered the Werewolf, I think I would take the Werewolf if it had Hunt, just to show you guys how much damage we can actually do with this. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and jump through here. I want to see the Gargoyle too. That would be so sick. Oop. Okay, let's get through here. Oh. Okay, this is a little precarious. There we go. And I guess we'll swap kill. Nope. We're fine though. God, Jenny Sickle is so sick. Oh my god, how many times are we going to see Ghoul this run? Please. Too many times. I don't think we can get up there. Nah, we'll just go through the normal way. No skips today. But I think I'll just let the traps deal with those things. Move right on past them. Oh god, why'd he do that? I was trying to deal with him so he wouldn't rain hell on me from up here, but I jumped too far and fell back down into the traps. Typical Hexa plays. And I mean, what else is there to say about this run, honestly? If you're not convinced, I don't know what to tell you. This is definitely, in my opinion, the speedrun build. I would be shocked if there's anything stronger or faster than this. I might try and do some speedruns, honestly. That used to be the only things I would upload to this channel, is my speedrun attempts, and I haven't done one in a long time. But new Skul the Hero Slayer, there's a lot of unknowns about what would be the fastest way to do it now, so that would be an interesting way to do things, I think, to test some things out. There's not a lot here that I'm looking for, to be honest. This could be good, though our Quint is not that important to me, I suppose. Rapidity is important to me, but I don't know how to make use of it. Like, I don't know what I would get rid of to add it. One more, I guess? I don't know. I really don't know. We could take this. It has arms and rapidity on it. Arms 2 would at least boost the run pretty significantly. But, like, it's just also tight right now. I don't know what to get rid of. We do have one sword we could get rid of, but that would include maybe getting rid of, like, this. Actually, this is on the chopping block. That easily is on the chopping block, because we don't really care about our damage that we're taking, to be honest. Maybe we do with Orc, but we do have one extra sword that we can part with, and this has Fortress on it, which we're not using. But would I get rid of it for this? Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Why not? I want to try and get to Rapidity 4 if I can, which also means this is on the chopping block, crazily enough. And I know people won't agree with me. They're like, but that has such powerful item effects on it. But in my opinion, I would much rather build towards my my inscriptions and get this 30% normal attack amplification. Though I guess that is just objectively less than that. Actually, yeah, I probably should just stick to that, because this gives me 60% damage amplification. So yeah, I guess I could get rid of something else. Maybe the bleed. We're not really relying on it that much, but I like the soar on it. I don't know. If there was a soar rapidity item, I would probably take that over the shoes I have. Let's just ignore that thing. We don't need to care about it. If only we had Kyrian or something. Though I don't even know how much Kyrian would help on a run like this. Prisoner is a skull we can't make use of with its air attacks because it slams to the ground. Otherwise, I would consider bringing it because it's a very good solo skull, but we can't really use it. And the Chimera, I'm almost certain I'm going to kill before it can do anything of note. It could die right here. Please die, please die, please die. Ugh, not quite. We just missed it, unfortunately, but it's going to die here. So insanely strong. If I had Werewolf Hunt there, it would be dead. Like, okay, I'm absolutely convinced this is the speedrun strat, which is way more healthy for speedrunning, honestly, because this is a rare. This is a unique, so that's hard to find, actually. Some of this stuff would be hard to find, but there's a lot of rares in here. You can build some pretty strong builds just off of this, off of very easy to get items. So I think overall speedrunning's in a more healthy spot than it would have been before the 1.5 update. Though I'm sure you'll obviously gunpowder sword would be ideal on this build. There's a lot of uniques that would be very powerful on this build that would still make it kind of hard to consistently get it. We are so insanely strong. This is probably going to be one of the shortest videos on my channel just because of how it ended up panning out. We got so strong so fast. I should have held off on the full moon slash. Whoops. Not that we need it. We're not relying on full moon slash. We're not relying on our abilities. We're completely relying on our basic attacks in the air. Like, very strange to say that on a samurai run. This is definitely not the samurai run I was expecting to do when I picked samurai up. Alright, please stop being annoying. Why are my basic attacks feeling so slow on my samurai? It feels way faster on my thief. Oh god, really now? How does this work? Good lord. I mean, come on. I'll do it. Sayonara thief. Hello gargoyle. I don't even know how much I'm going to be able to upgrade this. But we might end this run with a rare gargoyle, which would be really funny. Yeah, I mean, that I did say if I saw it, I would take it. Oh, you know what? I should have gotten rid of the samurai, but I was like, you know, we took it to legendary, and I felt bad getting rid of it. But for some reason, its basic attacks feel really slow, at least compared to the freaking thief that we had. I think I should at least upgrade this to unique. I will try and get it to legendary because, like I said, we don't really have a use for item or money rooms. We're pretty much as strong as we could get, but yeah, like, it is very interesting that my samurai's attacks feel so slow. I don't know why. You're not summoning those. Okay, yeah, you are. I wanted to sound cool and stop it from summoning the enemies, but unfortunately wasn't able to stop it. We're taking quite a bit more damage than I would like to, though, unfortunately. I don't know why my samurai feels weaker at legendary than it did at unique, but it does. But like this build, like we're not on the ideal Jenny Sickle attack speed in the air build because we don't have werewolf. We have a more big damage focused speed skull than just a basic attack focused one. So even as strong as this run is, it could be way stronger without the samurai. Definitely take this. This has Hidden Blade on it, which we are at Hidden Blade 2, but Hidden Blade 2 is about all we really need. What is our crit stat at? 25%? Okay, that's not a lot, actually. Don't know what I'm refreshing for here. There's not a lot. Oh, this is... Okay, this is what I thought it is. But it is good for our build. But what are its... Misfortune and Masterpiece. I could use Misfortune at least. What is my item that has Misfortune on it? Okay, this. I don't want to get rid of any of my sore. Very important that we hold on to this. There's not... I have almost no breathing room here. This is Rapidity. I think... Because we're not at Rapidity 4, so I think getting rid of that and grabbing this will be better for us. And that should significantly increase the power of this run. Okay, I don't even know how much I'm going to use the samurai at this point. It feels really, really weird. I would take a Thieves Armor for sure. If I'm offered Thieves Armor, I would 100% take that. We are so strong right now. That is adding up slow. The item we just bought is stacking slower than I thought it would. So I don't know how long I'm gonna stick on it. I thought our crit rate was higher than it is, but we do have. It should actually be fairly high now. We have Thieves' Black Steel Daggers, and now we have Misfortune. I feel like it should be higher than it is, and we should be getting it way quicker. Kind of weird. And we're also not getting a lot of Skull Shards. Kind of shocked. I want to at least get this to unique. It wouldn't really make us stronger, but it'd be funny. Like, we picked this up in Act 4. We picked up a rare gargoyle that is a magic-based skull for our physical Jenny Sickle run here. Not something you would see me do very often, but like these runs are just so unique. When I first saw Jenny Sickle, I instantly in my mind was like, that's not good. What the hell is this item? I didn't see the potential, the overpoweredness of having like an item attack in the air that you can activate every single time you attack in the air with it. Okay, so this could end up badly because he does a lot of damage, but he has very little HP, so I usually call him the easiest adventurer, which I still stand by. This is dangerous, by the way. This is not something I should have done. I am not the best user of Orc. Wait, he isn't taking damage there? What the fuck? What the hell? I didn't know he was invincible when he was charging up that. Okay, we'll get him with Full Moon Slash. Okay, it did nothing. Full Moon Slash is dog shit. Like, that is not a sentence that you hear uttered by people very often, but on this run, Full Moon Slash is dog shit. Succubus could be good. Of course, it still doesn't, even when I'm not going to pick it up no matter what, it still doesn't have Kaboom on it. I haven't seen Kaboom one time since 1.5. Very confusing. I think I'm just unlucky. Okay, so now we are rare, or unique, and I don't think we're going higher than this. Kind of, shouldn't have freed the Halfling Girl in Act 2. This is why I always free her in Act 4, because you need her way more at this point in the game than you do early on. But early, we did have a use for her when I did free her, but she would be way more useful to me now than she was then. No, please don't do it. Maybe I can still kill him without summoning the other enemies. Okay, yeah, we did. I like to skip this room. There's a lot of annoying enemies that can spawn over there once you walk over there. But I'm still going to go back and get the HP. But we were able to skip some very annoying enemies. And Gargoyle is like one of the best skulls at skipping this room, so... Okay, so I will still try and go for the legendary Gargoyle, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. We're just so close to the end of the game here. Ooh! Just trying to concentrate and not lose too much HP here. Oh, our Samurai swap is actually still pretty strong. I should make use of it from time to time. This guy's annoying, though. We're going to just keep that NPC in there. We don't need to change our... Oh! Okay, that's a good start towards getting it. Champion Skull would be horrible on this build because it doesn't have an in-air attack that is spammable. So we're just going to leave it on the ground. The Gargoyle swap is awful, though, without any stretch. You know, there's no making use of it. So only swapping to Samurai will be usable. Our I-Beam probably does almost nothing. Let's see if we can get this archer before it deals any damage to me. That is one of my least favorite enemies in the game. I take a lot of damage to the archers. Okay. Okay, this is my actual least favorite enemy in the game, though. Those guys pretty much always deal surprise damage to me. How is this guy still alive? He's been alive way too long. We gotta make up for the lost time we had killing this guy. I don't think I've picked up a single item since Act 3. Like, I got... No. We might have picked up this in Act 4? I can't remember. Thieves armor is like literally the only item. Okay, no. There's a couple of items I would still take, but Thieves armor is definitely one of them. And Witch's Brew as well. So if I'm offered Witch's Brew or Thieves Cauldron, I'll have a tough choice to make. Witch's Brew or Thieves Cauldron. Witch's Brew or Thieves Armor, I meant. Alright, let's see what this guy has. He also got his prices lowered, by the way. Like, literally everything you can think of that involves money got buffed. I probably shouldn't have freed him. Oh my god, really? You're gonna offer me this? I haven't seen this since the first run that I put on the channel. I've literally never seen this in a shop, but this is not the run to take it, but it's my favorite item that they added. But I can't take it. I can't take it. That makes me so sad. God damn it. God damn it. What is this? Not useful. Or it is useful, but there's better items that I'm looking for. Oh, Heart of the Aesthetic. Not this time. Another Day. That's one of my new favorite items as well. It took me a while to understand it, but the Heart of the Aesthetic is it's extremely powerful. I really want to do a relic run on this channel. I did a relic run off screen, and it was very, very good and fun. And it got buffed. I don't know how significant its buff is, but it did get buffed. I'm going to go ahead and free this NPC, but if we're offered... Okay, a unique skull would do it. If we can get a unique skull and a skull reward worm, that would get us there to the legendary gargoyle. But I think we're almost to the end, so I don't know if we're going to get the chance. This could be the last room. But, like, it really doesn't matter. We're not making use of the gargoyles, like, legendary... Like, it's literally just for the Jenny Sickle and, like, the slow fall to the ground to make use of, Wait, holy shit, I killed him in one hit? What the hell happened? That was the guy that summons the enemies in, and we literally one-shot him. I'm so confused. I don't know how I did that, but I'll take it. I think them changing this from modifying critical damage to making it modify basic attacks made it significantly better. Like, oh, Bone of Swiftness is actually good now. Because now you can do it in builds like this. And we missed it. It's fine, though. It's completely fine. At least the thumbnail will be unique looking. Because I have to use this sprite instead of the legendary sprite. What a weird run. Wow. Alright. I don't think I should struggle with Joan, but the thing is I am a little low on HP here. But we're not relying on statuses. Not really, at least. So the pedestals won't really give me any issues. Because if you're on a status run, these things can be a pain in the ass. But of course she starts with the evil attack pattern here. And man, she is okay. She's being very violent. I'm a little scared to activate Ogre, but I think I will. I have it. I should use it. But this is, in my opinion, easily one of the scariest quintessences. I don't even think it's like the best quintessence. I know a lot of people do because it modifies your stats, and people see stat modification, they're like automatically think it's better than other things. It's definitely good though. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's the best. Wow, that did nothing, dude. It's really almost not worth using our skills ever. But we did have a lot of marks on it, so I decided to go for it. Okay, let's hope Joan plays nice. What is she doing up here? That's a good attack. I'll take it. Okay, that is not a nice attack. I'm not happy to see this. Because now we have to run away. It just kind of delays the fight. And any of her beam attacks are fucking scary. How did I miss? That's the question I'm asking. Okay, let's see if we can kill her here. Please don't teleport. She gave me so much room here to hit her. How nice of her. Thank you, Joan. Please! Okay, she got away. But she's dead. Wow, what an easy Joan. And the thing is, this is like, I would say, like, in terms of Jenny Sickle runs, this is one of the weaker ones. Like, this is not a, like, super overpowered Jenny Sickle run. There's way better ones. The first one I had was way stronger than this. Not to say that this run is weak, though. It certainly isn't. A bleed-focused Jenny Sickle runs are very strong. Okay, I really should not be playing on Samurai. I don't know why, but its basic attack is just slow. From when it went to Legendary, something happened to its basic attack. It became way worse. Pretty much exclusively, I should be relying on Gargoyle here, but occasionally swapping is decent. Even this shop is stronger, by the way, but we still, this is like, we can't afford anything else. So I guess this is our kit here. Never got to swap off of this item, but I guess that's fine. We can make decent use of it against the first hero. I just have to keep my HP here, so I'm going to be very careful not to take stupid damage here unnecessarily. God, its basic attack is so bad. This is kind of unfortunate for being the first run where I use Samurai. I think I'll do a more like normal Samurai run eventually. But the opportunity showed itself for me to do a Jenny Sickle run, and I really wanted to do one on the channel since I did it off screen, and it was extremely fun and powerful. And I was like, just kind of really wished I was recording when I was playing that. And we got offered the chance to... Okay, why did I do that? Okay, I'm just gonna fly over them. I'm just being very careful, because these guys can do so much damage to you, it's not even funny, so you just have to be very careful. Don't take them lightly. We're through them, though, and we're moving on to the first hero. Okay, this time I'm going to try and fly into the room. I've done it before. Okay, I think I have to pause here. I think it will work if I do this. Nope. Unfortunate. Maybe they patched it out. But I think me trying to focus more on flying into the room than like talking about how I'm going to feel about this fight or anything, I think that really says it all. I will hit him with the full moon slash here, start things off. Did nothing. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that with legendary. Here, let me orc here a little bit. Get a little orc action going here. Absolutely. Oh man, this is too much. He didn't even try and kill me there. Like, really the only way I could lose this run here is a bad orc. But so far it's been very kind and not punished me for using it. Okay. We're good. We're absolutely golden. Definitely gonna utilize orc here while he's charging. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. First hero, I'm sorry, man. This is not fair. Like, this is like speedrun shenanigans, man. This is like how I treat you on my speedruns, not my normal runs. This is not cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you, man. You're the hero of Carleon, and I'm treating you like this. It's not cool. Yeah, I should have a little more respect for my elders. He's dead. Wow. Ridiculous. What can I say? Absolutely ridiculous. And now we just have the home run hit here. The final stretch. The victory lap. The poor man is down and out, and we're not done with him. You are getting orked to death here. And it's already the Hyper Beam, which is always a good sign, and he's dead. Wow, GG's. What the fuck? Jenny Sickle runs are ridiculous. The devs were, I don't know, man. They wanted to give the speedrunners a little something something, I suppose. And they certainly did. Here, we'll do a orc swap finish. Hopefully that looked good. It looked okay. It's not actually that good of a windscreen. GG's though, GG's. If you haven't done a Jenny Sickle run in a Soar in air attack build, hopefully this convinced you that it's very powerful. I would say it's like I said, I think it's the speedrun build, and usually the speedrun build is indicative of what is the strongest build in the game, obviously, because speedrunners want to go fast, and this lets you go fast. So yeah, I think this is like the new OP build. You know, you would probably like want to throw in like a gunpowder sword and maybe a Kyrian. I could stand to get rid of this item on this build, and this time you can maybe stand to get rid of this, but it does give you attack speed, which is important. I don't know. This is a very tight build. I do think you would actually want to bring the bone of swiftness, though. Normally you would have so normally if you were on a speed run, you would have a little bone accompanying you. So bone of swiftness wouldn't be as strong. So maybe you could actually put gunpowder here instead of bone of swiftness. I do think you would actually maybe want these because bleed is very powerful, and this is a sword item that has bleed on it, and I think that would actually be good. So maybe you do want this on speedruns. I don't know. I'm thinking more about it now. I might try it, but I don't know. Speedruns are on another level of grinding. Like, it's kind of hard to do a commentary run while you're doing a speedrun, but that's for another day. I'm done with the video, so hopefully you enjoyed it. If you got this far, I appreciate you, because holy shit, these videos are long. And yeah, 1.5.2 is shaking out to be very interesting. The money upgrades, like the money buffs, are kind of too much, but they're not permanent. So after a while, we're not going to have this in the game anymore. But for now, our runs are way too strong. Way too strong. I got all this stuff so early. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'll see you again in the next one.